Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and before we get into the video, make sure you enter our giveaway to win a free football shirt. The details are in the description. So today we are going to look at the 3 things Mikel Arteta got wrong as Arsenal snatch late Wolves win. Exposed at the back. Arsenal may have heavily invested in their defence this season, but they looked as vulnerable as ever straight from kick-off against Wolves, and they fell behind due to a woeful error. Romain Saiss eased in behind the Arsenal defence before the Gunners were bailed out by the offside lines of VAR, but they struggled to recover as Gabriel handed the visitors a shock opener shortly after. His risky back pass was cut out by Hwang, who passed the ball into the net for his easiest ever Wolves goal, and the Korean international almost sneaked in behind again at the start of the second half. It was Gabriel that gave Arsenal all 3 points at Molineux 2 weeks ago, and the Brazilian had his teammates to thank for letting him off the hook, playing themselves into trouble. Although Wolves were causing Arsenal issues, it was the Gunners that created the majority of the problems themselves, as their nervy defending gifted the visitors opportunities against the run of play. Arsenal have been hailed for their attractive football in the past, but they didn't look comfortable playing out from the back, and even the reliable Aaron Ramsdale couldn't get his distribution right at times. They handed the visitors the opening goal due to their issues at the back, and they were guilty of overcomplicating matters which worked against them. If Wolves had been more ruthless, then it could have been embarrassing for Arsenal, but their lack of cutting edge kept the Gunners in the game, and they ultimately snatched it as a result. Too static. Arsenal failed to heap much pressure on Wolves, and despite chasing a lead for the majority of the game, they were stood still at times in their own half as they struggled for ideas. The Gunners were too slow, and it played perfectly into the hands of Wolves, who were happy to play the game at walking pace after being given an early lead to defend. Even when Arsenal caught out Wolves, they weren't direct and allowed the opposition to get bodies behind the ball, even though the Gunners were once famous for their blistering counter-attacks. However, when the game entered the final stages, they realized they had nothing to lose, and when they started to play freely they found success, and were rewarded for it. So are you happy with the result versus Wolves? So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal perform at the end of this season. Make sure you check out the description to enter the giveaway and have the chance to win a free mystery football shirt. Share the video to your friends and family so they have a chance too. Click one of the videos on the screen and I will see you there.